of this video is to explain details of the NEF work order. And let's go to the NEF work order. As you can see in the list view, you can see the NEF ID number, registration, status information of the NEF number. This NEF node specifies the number of the hard copy of number that we assigned in the hard copy which is existing in the aircraft. And here is the data log node. It's again the reference for the opening action which is specified between the parentheses, the action that was performed in the data log which is data log book which is existing in the aircraft. This is the reference number of that. And again data log work order for open, which is the system ID number and opening date, and the same data for the close information again. And let's see the record view side. As you can see, we cannot see we cannot modify or update any fields. All of them are protected, which means that and also if we try to insert a new NEF, it's again protected, and if we want to delete any record, it's again blocked. So we cannot do any action from the NEF work orders page. You can only make necessary changes, insertions, deletions, etc. from the data log defect work order. It is actually just similar to our procedures. We cannot do any action opening or closing at the NEF logbook. This is just a logbook which indicates the actions performed in the data log, aircraft data log, hard copy. If we open something in a defect, NEF in the data log defects, data log, aircraft data log book, then we just note it into the NEF book, and this program is also working in that mentality. You cannot make any modification over there without noting it into the data log defect. So let's go to the data log defect page to enter some data over there. I've prepared these three items on the mic. Let's open one of them just to not lose the time. In order to create an NEF, at first you have to fill all the linking information at the top side and the release information, and after that you have to save the record. Actually it means that you have to create a data log defect at first to link, because if you try to link without saving, without creating a data log defect, program will warn you, will not allow you to do that, and asking you to at first fill the releaser information and this linking information at the top side, fill these areas and save. Program will force you to do that. And after you save this, you have to go to the discrepancy action taken area and fill that area again, because without filling the discrepancy action taken area, it's not meaning anything. Since the NEF, when you create an NEF work order, this NEF item will be sent to all necessary departments like engineering department, OCC department, maintenance department. And if you didn't fill the discrepancy action taken information and the references information, program will not have enough data to prepare an email and send to the necessary recipients. So we have to fill, at first we have to create a data log work order, and after that we have to fill the discrepancy action tab and save it, and after that we have enough rights to create an NEF work order. Let's create an NEF work order. As you can see here, there are three types of actions which can be performed at the NEF work order, which is opening an NEF, closing an NEF, and troubleshooting of an NEF. At first we have let's make an opening action. For this purpose you have to write it open, or you can select it either from here. And after that, note here the number of the NEF that you assigned in the hard copy of the NEF book which is existing in the aircraft. Let's make it 20. And after that you just have to save it, and that's all. Now that NEF work order is prepared and necessary email was sent all to all the necessary departments. And let's go to the NEF page and check the item that we entered. And here is the data log number 4567-2, and this is the Mike aircraft. Let's go there and check it. Here it is. That item was opened. When we enter into that record, we see that this item was opened at this data log. Sorry for that. This data log with this data log defect work order at this station, etc. So all the data that we entered in the data log defect was transferred to here. And as you can see, the status is open. Now this record is open. And afterwards, we can add some, as you can see in the data log defects page, we can make more actions on this NEF record, like troubleshooting or closing this NEF. Let's go there and try these examples. When we are in the NEF record, in the data log defect record, again we have to fill these releaser information and save the data, and afterwards insert the discrepancy action taken information. After that we have enough rights to make a NEF action. Now let's make a troubleshooting on the 20th item that we prepared previously. And when we save that data, we record this troubleshooting and link it with the NEF number 20. When we go to NEF page again, we can see, let's open that one also. We can see all the details here. As you can see, there are two more tabs existing there. One of them is troubleshooting, and in that troubleshooting, all the troubleshooting activities that we recorded is existing here and can be seen. For example, this is the troubleshooting that was performed, and here is the details of that troubleshooting. As you can see, we can track all the troubleshooting activities from here. And if you want to see see more details over there, we can open that discrepancy action taken area. And here also we see all actions which was performed in the NEF. For example, it was opened with this data log at this date, and these actions were performed. This is the discrepancy action taken fields that which you should write exactly what you entered into the data log. Why? The reason is that if you enter the complete information that you written in the data log, the following users will see the exact actions that you performed, and this maintains the data continuity. If we made more troubleshooting activities, this list will go down like TS, 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 and we can see all the actions here like this, and also this list will be grown by the troubleshooting activities. And let's go back to the data log defect again. And let's close this activity in another data log defect. Here is another data log defect that I prepared previously, and the releaser information and the link actions was already entered. And here I already entered discrepancy action tab information. Sorry, I didn't need it. Let's fill it. And yes, now I save it. Now I have enough rights, since I also filled the action discrepancy action taken fields. Now I have enough rights to make an NEF action. Let's close this NEF. And you see here in parentheses it's right open and it's written TS close. So if I made an opening action, I have to note the number here. If I'm making a closing action, I have to note the number here. I will write 20 here, which is the number that we are working on in our example, and save it. Now yes, that NEF was closed and an email was sent all necessary recipients. Let's check the situation from the NEF work order. Go to our work order there and double click, and yes, you can see that again. We can see all the actions here, like close, open, troubleshooting, and also we can see all the troubleshooting details at here. Since we have only one, you can see only one. And in the record view, as you can see, the closing part is filled with the data that we entered in the data log defect field when we are making the closing action, and the status was changed to the closed by 145. So we can track easily all the NEF data from here. This is a summary page. This is the kind of summary page that you can reach everything. From here you can also by double clicking to the work order areas, and you can reach to the related data log defects and check any other defect that you are looking for. And these are the easy use hyperlinks of the program. And one more item, for example, if you, let's go back to the data log defect. If by mistake you made, for example, you write here the wrong NEF number, and after that you want to undo that action, you want to cancel that action. For example, let's make a deviation here, make it 22, write the correct number, which that's be, and after that save it. As you can see, it's not permitted. The program is forcing us to unlink the record at first. Unlinking means we have to delete this NEF number, and after that press to the save button. When we press to the save button, that NEF action was cancelled. When we go back to the NEF page, we can see that closing action was cancelled and status was turned back to the open again, and an email notification will be sent to the all necessary recipients. And for example, if we, let's make the, as you can see, we have one open and one troubleshooting action there. Let's open these actions. Here is the troubleshooting action for the 20th item, and here is the opening action for the 20th item. As logically, the opening action performed previously, and if we want to unlink the previous action and try to save the data and try to unlink it, program will warn me again, because I have to unlink all the actions from last to first in an order, because if these actions are affecting everything, and it has to be removed in order like they were inserted previously in order. So please keep keep that in your mind, and actually these are all for the NEF issue. Thank you for listening.